Welcome to Young Body TV, back at it again. If you tuned in, hit that like, share, subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. Now today what we talking about is how stepping on somebody's toes and stabbing somebody in the back, that's part of a playbook of a narcissist. Throwing shade makes them self as the light. When they have to throw shade, meaning, all right, let's start with stepping on somebody's toes. I'm gonna give y'all an example. This is just an example, a work area example. I can give you some other examples too, but we're just gonna use a workplace. All right, this is how, if you don't know how somebody's stepping on your toes, this is how somebody step on your toes, okay? Say you at a job, you've been working good, you've been on time, you doing your thing, right? But you find out that you about to get a position, right? So you happy for yourself. Instead of you just being happy and just you telling you and God, you tell one of your friends. They catch wind of it. So this is how stepping on somebody's toes. Your friend that you told, they already knew that you was about to get this spot, right? So this is how you step on somebody's toes. You got the information off of him. So now you know, like, oh, in their mind brain, they're thinking like, oh, I'm better than him. Why? How's he getting it? And I come to work. So they muster up enough courage to go up to the boss. And I'm gonna use the example. Say you smoke weed, or you feel me? Why is he getting the position? Only thing he does is smoke weed. I should have that position. I come to work, I don't smoke weed, I don't do any of that stuff. That's stepping on somebody's toes to advance yourself. That's stepping on somebody's toes, and it was kind of stabbing them in the back because that man ain't know that man smoke weed. He ain't smoking weed at work. So you giving information that wasn't needed. So I showed y'all how somebody steps on somebody's toes and stabbing somebody in the back at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The child of God ain't got to lie, step on people's toes, or stab anybody in the back. God's children use the vibration of love. That's what God's kids did. They concentrate on themselves. They really don't care what you doing or how you do it or how good you do. Now, if you do it good, a child of God, he will like, man, you doing good. You know what I mean? He going to compliment you. You know what I mean? But other than that, stepping on somebody's toes, gotta down somebody's name for you to have self-enrichment, you know what I mean? Like, come on now, man. But that's the moral of the story is stepping on somebody's toes and stabbing somebody in the back. That's a narcissistic part of their playbook. And if, say that this narcissist went to the boss and they believed him and switched up say that this man was going to get the job, his buddy, the boss believed whatever, and instead of the guy that told his buddy he was about to get the job, he tells him he ain't giving it and give it to him. So when somebody's doing that, that lets me know that the boss or whoever's hiring to make that decision, they're the devil. They're narcissistic too. You know what I mean? All birds of the feather all flock together. So that was just something I just wanted to put out there for the youngins. Any youngin don't know about stepping on somebody's toes, stabbing somebody in the back, you know what I mean? That comes from the devil, the narcissist and the devil. That is nothing of the child of God. Child of God is not down. Now you might, if a child of God was in something, you might hear them talking about a situation to stay away from somebody. But a child of God is not downing somebody. You feel me? He ain't doing all that. Trying to down somebody to get your, to enrich so you can be better than somebody because you had to down somebody to get something. Child of God ain't got to do none of that. So you tuned in to me today. Good looking. Hit that share, like, and subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. Peace.